We've got a really interesting course here at Keele for mental health nurses. It's a 3-year course, and in the first year students will learn a variety of skills and have a variety of knowledge about aspects of mental health care such as dementia, older persons care, and a lot of physical skills as well, because it's true to say that even though we're a mental health course, we concentrate a lot on physical care, because of course people with mental health problems have a lot of physical care needs as well. So mental health nurses will learn a variety of things, the same as general nurses will do: how to inject, how to take blood, basic life support, all those things, as well as a range of illnesses such as diabetes and heart disease. So that's in the first year, and their placements will cover those sort of areas as well. So they'll get lots of experience in physical care and care of older people as well.
Well, I have a friend of mine who's from Belfast, like myself, and she's doing the medical degree. So I got in contact with her, and she said, like, oh, it's excellent university, like the skills lab and everything there, and the research facilities are just fantastic, second to none. So that was my initial kind of sort of look into it. And then once I found out about it, I just thought, yeah, that's the university for me. So I thought I'd just go for it. The research facilities here are excellent. I mean, the amount of databases and health library here, and the library in the sea on the main campus. So it's so excellent, it's so in depth. It's a real asset to Keele University, anyone who wants to apply.
The second year we'll go on to look at more problems like depression, anxiety, personality disorder, alcohol problems, and a variety of placements, including maybe some specialist units like child and adolescent services. And the third year we'll go on to look at more complex issues in mental health, so that will include psychosis and more acute care and more institutional care. So it might be ward areas that the student would go to, or specialist teams in mental health. We've got some excellent teachers that bring with them a wealth of experience from different areas. So for instance, we've got expertise in elderly care and dementia care. We've got expertise in acute care. We have a lecturer who's a CBT therapist. We have a lecturer who also works in forensic care in prison health. So we have a range of practicing nurses who are also teachers here that bring a great experience to our work.
And the best thing about it is, I think, is that they always have time for you. So if something isn't maybe as clear to you as it first was, you can always sort of pop them an email maybe, or get some extra help on any topics that you find tricky. But I think the teaching is excellent here. Yeah. I find like getting hands-on and getting the hands dirty almost in a sense to really sort of get involved in that kind of nursing care as well. Not only here but in the labs, but also in practice. If you pester your mentors enough and staff, they can open doors for you, which is really helpful.
We try to emulate or try to work with the students in the same way as we expect students to work with the service users, patients and carers that they work with. So we work with a period in a feeling of hope and optimism. We work to get the best out of the students so that they work at the optimum level that they can do. And we work in partnership with the students, and we're lucky that we know the students really well and they know us really well. So we know how to develop the students.
I mean, you can go through your personal tutor, who's a bit of a mentor here in school, and also the lecturers themselves would love questions, because they usually have topics and lectures that they enjoy and they know, and they have a really depth of knowledge in. Well, they work on a sort of a balance between theory and placements. So at the start of the year, you go into theory, which are lectures, and then you have blocks of placement, which can last anything up from 8 to 9 weeks, up to anything what I'm doing at the minute, which is about 14 weeks. And there's a range of placements that go into really good detail into in what you want to work into within mental health. There's adult services, there are children's services, elderly, things like that. Also alcohol and substance misuse, which is a personal favourite of mine. I really enjoy that. It's a really good experience, and yeah, they can really cater to what you want to do as well. If you've got an idea of where you want to work, and as long as you voice that with the staff here, then they'll be more than happy to help you.
And there's a great level of support at Keele, both here between us in the School of Nursing and also in the wider university. We've got some great practice placements. Some of those are specialist areas that students can go and work in teams or in wards or in specialist areas. So a range of activity over 3 years that makes it a really exciting course.